into studio. I mean, in this building in Fitzroy, a lot of studios actually occurred. And so during the 80s, there was this boom, I guess you could call it, of artists coming into the sort of abandoned fallow spaces. Naturally enough, the city actually began to realise that this was good for the regeneration of cities. This is the Nicholas building in central Melbourne. It houses many, many artist-run spaces and studios and mixed businesses. And it's absolutely a hub for activity. So the city, in its wisdom, decided to actually look at things like bringing people back into the city. They started a strategy called Postcode 3000, which has been phenomenally successful. I'm straining a bit now because of the thing. But in tandem with that, they also started an art strategy. They stopped making really bad gargoyles on the street, and I can't tell you how really horrendous they are. And they started to support the burgeoning class of artist-run initiatives, studios and individual artists, which really did, I think, create a simply amazing, plethora of things. We are really, very fortunate because they've also changed some of the planning and zoning rules, which now means that small cafes and entrepreneurial businesses can start up. They don't necessarily have to have a dunny. You can share one between 2 or 3 places, and that has really enlivened and opened up the whole space. I'm just rolling through here a few of our kind of, wondrous little arcades and laneways and things that give Melbourne its very particular kind of on-the-ground character, which has made it, I think, very attractive for people to consider it as a living space. And we like to talk very much about our livability, but it is really true that Melbourne scores very highly in most ways on the livability scale, and I think it's one of the reasons why we are so attractive to the very desirable demographic of the young professionals between 25 and 35 who are design